For over decades, the Kikao movement has been at the heart of youth empowerment across Kenya. Founded in 2004, Kikao movement has grown to inspire and mobilize young people in 42 counties, becoming one of the most recognized grassroots movement in the country.
Movement. Our movement is for fighting for transparency, stability, among leaders in the government. From what has been happening in the country, yeah, we had to find a place to go as youth. Place that we're going to be mentored politically. That's why we chose to join Kikao. I actually tell the youth to join Kikao movement. It's actually the dream, and it's where we are going to be mentored politically for us to be strong.
So Kikao is in 42 counties now, and we are led by not just young people, but also older people who are progressive. We're calling ourselves the new generation aspirants and leaders. And Kikao is that space where you'll find an opportunity to build community, build understanding, craft an ideology, and go forth into engaging in politics, whether at MCA level, at MP level, at governor level, and even at presidential level. So we are urging all Kenyans of good standing to join in. Let us have our voices, where you come from, what your name is, how old you are. And we're not discriminatory. We don't discriminate on age. We welcome all Kenyans to join our community and join us then on our journey. As Kikao is to change the DNA of our politics. For a long time, we make wrong choices because we do not understand what we expect from our leaders, or we are misguided and we're given the wrong options. So the goal for Kikao is, one, to transform how the voter views leadership, and also how the people who want to lead view leadership. Because for many, and even as I talk to people and I tell them I'm going into politics, some of them are really shocked because for them politics is dirty. But I tell them it's not the politics that is dirty, it's the people in politics who are dirty. And it's an opportunity for us to bring forth a new brand of leadership. As Kikao, that's our long-term goal, that will bring in a new wave of leaders and options for Kenyans to find solid people to lead them. Secondly, yes, Kikao has already joined a political party. We're now part of a party. If you study, for example, the politics in South Africa, you have the ANC, who works, where the party works with movements that join the party but still retain their distinct identity. And that's what Kikao is within DNA. That we will push to change things from within party structures, but we also retain our identity so that we also avoid infiltration where.
And now, through a new partnership with the DNA party, Shitemi says that the movement is stepping into a bold phase, and yet emerging civic engagement with other political participation.
We lose our values. So that's the answer to that. We are already part of a political party called the Democratic National Alliance. Value. So Kikao has a good blend of young leaders who are coming up with activists or career activists. So for sure, Kikao has a huge number of aspirants who are going to be contesting in 2027, myself included. I'll be vying for the seat of Dagoreti North constituency here in Nairobi. But more than that, we wanted to either register a political party, merge with an existing party that is willing to accommodate our views and aspirations, or find a party that is.
With eyes set firmly on the future, Shitemi is not just inspiring others, is preparing to lead by example. He has announced his intention to contest the Dagoreti North parliamentary seat.
Negative thing. A negative ethnicity is what is bad. It's natural that I will identify as a man, for example. I'll identify as a Luya or a Kikuyu. And identity is second nature for human beings. The problem comes when you push for someone not based on their ability, but because of their tribe. And I think we've seen that over the governments that we've had in this country. That anytime the president is challenging 90% of certain positions go to that tribe, even when someone is not qualified, or positions are being given by virtue of who funded who supported who, and nothing to do with their capacity to deliver to the Kenyans. And so our view is that moving forward, and we've even seen our laws change. For example, in this new constitution, the president is not allowed to pick politicians, or if you pick a politician, they have to resign their position to become a cabinet secretary. So we are trying through our laws to create avenues for people with capacity to be taking these positions. That was the spirit of the law. Unfortunately, even for this government, when they came in, we saw people with questionable, accomplishments and academic backgrounds being given prime positions and knowing very well they're not able to deliver. And that's why you've seen all this mess. I think we've seen a few reshuffles so far. We hope to have that stability. For our generation, we're really keen to give people positions by merit, not because of how they supported you or the tribe they come from.
Recently, we saw you.
From a small idea in 2004 to a nationwide movement, Bright Shitemi Kikao movement continue to inspire the generation. And now the question remains is, can they transform that inspiration to a real change? My name is Jeff Kizila, reporting from Nairobi.